Week 7 of the NFL season, and joining me today to talk all about the AFC West, CBS Denver's Michael Spencer. How's it going, Michael?
Hey, Katie, I'm great. Thanks so much for having me on. Hopefully I can deliver some good picks this week.
Again, 3 AFC West games to discuss today. The Broncos and Chiefs, Bucks, Raiders, and the Jags, Chargers. So let's start with the hometown favorites in Denver, playing in Denver this week, taking on the Kansas City Chiefs, the reigning Super Bowl champions. But hey, the Broncos had a great win this past weekend. So who are you picking for this one?
Well, there's a lot of reasons to like the Broncos in this one. Not only did they pick up a win over the Patriots in New England, but they've now won 2 straight games. This is a team that seems like it has a lot of momentum. Didn't get into the end zone in that victory against the Patriots, but I think you saw a lot of good things from Drew Lock. I think you saw a lot of good things from Phillip Lindsay. This offense is starting to click, and I thought the defense was really, really dominant in that win over the Patriots. They forced 3 turnovers, got to Cam Newton 4 times. That being said, the Chiefs have won 9 straight games over the Broncos. Justin Simmons, who was drafted back in 2016, has never beaten the Kansas City Chiefs. That's how bad it has been. Peyton Manning was the starting quarterback the last time the Broncos beat the Chiefs. So until they do it, I'm going to have to go with the Chiefs. I think it's a close game. I think that the weather is going to play a factor. It's supposed to be cold, maybe some snow on Sunday afternoon here in Denver. But I just can't pick the Broncos until they actually beat the Chiefs. So give me Kansas City to get the win.
All right, up next, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Who do you pick for this one?
You know, I like the Bucs in this one. I think this is going to be a really, really good game. You look at the Raiders, and they're obviously coming off a big win in Kansas City. I don't think anybody saw that one coming a couple of weeks ago. Now they have the bye that they're coming off of. So I think that there's some good things when you look at the Raiders and what they've been able to do. I do worry about their defense, however. They're bottom 10 in the league. Tampa, on the other hand, has the top defense in the NFL. I've been really impressed with what they did last week against Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers and that offense. And it feels like Tampa's offense and Tom Brady are really starting to gel. They've averaged 31 points per game over their last 3 outings, and that includes their Thursday night debacle against the Bears, where I think they really, really underperformed. I think that was a big wake-up call for them. So I like the Bucs to go into Vegas and get a win over the Raiders.
And finally, we have the Los Angeles Chargers hosting the Jacksonville Jaguars. So who do you think is going to win this one?
I like the Chargers in this one. I think that they're coming off a bye as well. They were banged up. Everybody's banged up, right? But they especially were banged up. I think they're going to get some really, really good juice from that bye week. They've lost 4 straight games, but they've been in all of those 4 every single one of those 4 games. 2 of those actually went to overtime, including their most recent loss against the Saints. And so I really like what Justin Herbert's doing. I think the Jaguars have all sorts of problems. They're talking about already tanking for Trevor Lawrence and whether or not Gardner Minshew might be pulled in the middle of the game. So I think they've got some issues down there in Jaguar. I like what Justin Herbert's doing. I also like him to pick up his first win of the season coming up this week.
All right, Michael, thank you so much for hanging out with me today and for all your picks and analysis. All 3 of these games are scheduled for Sunday. You can catch the Jags, Chargers, and Broncos Chiefs on CBS. Katie Johnston for CBS Local Sports.